In 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea, a room full of bishops, held a collection of manuscripts. These weren't just any texts. They contained Jesus's exact instructions, the method he taught to enter the monad, to access source consciousness directly, without priests, without ritual, without the church. Emperor Constantine stood up, looked at those pages, and gave one order: burn them all. And they did. What I'm about to tell you is what was written on those pages. The method they tried to erase. But here's what they didn't know: the chosen ones preserved it. And if you're watching this right now, you're about to discover why they worked so hard to hide it from you. You didn't find this video by accident. You felt it, haven't you? That restlessness that nothing in this world can satisfy. That knowing that there's something more, something they're not telling you. You've tried their churches, their prayers, their rituals. And it all felt empty. Hollow. Like you were going through the motions of someone else's script. That feeling. That's not doubt. That's not lack of faith. That's your soul remembering what was taken from you. What was deliberately erased so you'd stay dependent on their system. The church didn't just hide knowledge. They hid your power. Your direct access. Your birthright. Because the moment you discover you can enter the monad directly, the moment you realize you don't need their intermediaries, their entire structure collapses. And right now, in this moment, you're about to get back what they stole. But I need you to understand something first. Once you know this, you can't unknow it. Once this door opens, you can't close it again. So if you're not ready for that level of responsibility, close this video now. Still here? Then you're one of the chosen. Let's begin. Jesus never taught what the church teaches. He never said you needed a priest to talk to God. He never said you needed rituals or buildings or hierarchies. What he actually taught was the opposite: direct access. Immediate connection. The kingdom within. The monad is source consciousness. The one. Pure awareness before it fragmented into the universe you see. And here's the part they couldn't allow people to know: there's a doorway back to it. Not when you die. Not if you're good enough. Right now. While you're breathing. While you're sitting here watching this. Jesus called it the kingdom of God within you. Not a metaphor. An actual location in your consciousness. A portal. And he showed a select group, the chosen ones, exactly how to access it. Not the masses. Not the crowds. The ones who were ready. Why only them? Because this knowledge is dangerous to power structures. A person who can access the monad directly doesn't need permission. Doesn't need validation. Doesn't need control. They become ungovernable. And that's exactly what the church couldn't allow. So they erased it. Systematically. Methodically. They burned the Gnostic Gospels. They destroyed the mystery schools. They killed the teachers who refused to stop sharing it. And they rewrote history to make you think Jesus taught dependence instead of sovereignty. But they failed. Because the chosen ones memorized it. Encoded it. Passed it down in secret. And now, 2,000 years later, you're about to receive what they tried to bury. The church filled their services with noise. Hymns, chants, organ music, constant talking. You know why? Because the portal opens in silence. And they knew that. Jesus disappeared constantly. Into the wilderness. Into the mountains. The scriptures say, to pray, but that's the sanitized version. He was entering total inner silence. Consciousness so quiet that the constructed reality stops interfering. That's where the monad reveals itself. This is your first step, and it's the one they've made almost impossible in modern life. Constant noise. Constant stimulation. Constant distraction. All designed to keep you from discovering what happens in the silence. Find a place where you won't be disturbed. 20 minutes. Sit with your spine straight. Close your eyes. And stop. Stop thinking. Stop praying. Stop asking for anything. Just exist in the gap between thoughts. Your mind will scream. It'll tell you this is a waste of time. That you should be doing something productive. That's the conditioning talking. That's 2,000 years of programming trying to keep you away from the one place they can't control, your inner silence. Push through it. The portal begins to crack open here. You'll feel it. A pressure behind your forehead.